I was eating some pizza chip thing. Pretty good stuff. So, let me share this out to a few people. Okay, okay. I just shared that out to a few people, but we will see who all can show up. And then we're going to talk about something that needs to be talked about. The words, you know. I just, I'm not shocked at what we've been seeing lately, but at the same time, I don't know what certain people are thinking at all, you know. So we're going to be talking about Monkey World here in a minute, as I call it. So, I do this a lot throughout the day. You know, if you were in front of me, you'd see me doing this a lot throughout the day because I just can't believe certain things. Again, I'm not surprised at all, in the least, but again, you know, to me, there's certain lines that should not be crossed that are being crossed right now that I cannot in any way, shape, or form condone. Mm-mm. It's just not right. Certain things that have been going on are not right. And needless to say, again, I'm just shaking my head. So I'll wait and see if some of my friends that I talk to in the chats at different premieres can show up. And we'll just see. um, but anyway, hi, hello, how are you? Hey, hon. Good morning, afternoon, or evening where you're at. It's afternoon here. So I'm, not sure where everybody's at right now, but in Texas, we're getting, the ice and snow mess is slowly melting out there. Um, uh, well, Elijah, thank you for that poem. Dee Dee, hello. Okay, good girl. Good. We're waiting for a few others to see if they show up. Oh, thank you. I love Texas too, but this weather we've been having lately, y'all, the ice and snow and such, it's for the birds, as we say. I, I've had it. Yeah, I've had it. We're not used to this weather here. Good grief. Texas is known for hot summers. Okay, you're in Ohio. We're known for the hot summers here, and we do have hot summers. But Lord of mercy, I declare, we are not used to ice and snow. For the many days, it was like I think 80 hours of below freezing temps. We would freak out if that happened here, honey. We'd panic. People panic shopping at the grocery stores. Y'all, I couldn't put in a grocery order last week. I was just able to get one today, you know. And I never been so happy to see bread. I had bread. Good Lord. I mean, get me. I mean, it was just, you know, I was thrilled to get my order. And I'm putting in another order Friday. Hey, Denise, hon, to be delivered Saturday because they didn't have everything I wanted. But the driver was really, really nice. And he told me, he said they're having 2 trucks come to their store tomorrow and that everything should be fully stocked again. So, because I want to make my own heavy whipping cream. Um, yeah, you're from the frozen. And that's just milk and butter, basically, long story short. But let's get in the monkey world, shall we? As I call it. Now, hold on, y'all. I got to make me up a little Alka-Seltzer because I was eating some pizza chips earlier, and they're good. I didn't eat them all. I just put a few in my little bowl thing here. They're made from cheese, but it gave me a little heartburn, so yeah, I have to take care of that. But it was good, you know. But anyway, I know, oh, you're lucky, hon. Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome. But anyway, for those of y'all that watch the little monkeys on YouTube, okay, I normally enjoy them. Oh, enjoy, hon. I normally enjoy them, but I have not been enjoying a certain channel as of late. I don't know what the heck is going on. I mean, we know these are all scripted. You would have to be pretty ditzy not to realize that, okay? For the elevator not to go all the way up to the top floor. But, come on now. There are different ideas and situations you could film these little monkeys and not put out these videos who are going to make everybody, it's going to bring people together, but not in the way you want. Even people that do not get along necessarily in the chats, I see are coming together because we are outraged. We are outraged by what we're seeing. You know, I'm not the smartest person in the room by any means. I don't claim to be, never have been, never will claim to be that. But little Boona, y'all, for that don't know, is a little boy monkey. Maybe 3 months or so old, okay? Tiny little thing, tiny little thing. There is no way that little monkey can get down that great big steep hole without seriously hurting himself. He is too fragile. Somebody put him in there. Somebody put him in there. Because all we see is, I mean, you know, Boona in the hole. That's all we see. That was dug up in the backyard. Now, before that, we were witnessing the kitty going missing. And we see Keo upset and very, very sad. Look, I can watch Norman Bates all day long. And if you don't know what movie that's from, it's Psycho. Okay. Norman Bates. You know what to expect from that movie. Come on, right? I'm trying to make a point here. It is a stupid script. But you know the point. You know what to expect from that movie. You know, you've heard about that movie. Even if you've never seen it a day in your life, it matters not. You know, more than likely, what that movie's about. Okay? There's different things that could be done in the Keo channel. Different videos. Okay, if he doesn't have time to post new material, we understand that. He's busy. We get it. But there's other videos he could have put up in place of that, a two-parter, by the way. Okay. But before that, we saw Keo's kitty going missing. It was not missing. I've seen these scenarios way too many times. It was probably put in one of the back rooms. Okay. So you see Keo all upset and yes. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, You know, the ending was genius in a way because Alfred Hitchcock knew what he was doing when he made that film. Like, it just kind of, but you knew what to expect because everybody that saw it back in the day, they were all talking about it. When it came out, everybody was talking about it. When I was growing up, people were still talking about it, okay? But you knew what to expect for the most part, okay? There could be other scenarios he could put Keo and Buna in that would be happy, playful. Now, the Lulu channel has been getting it right. They've been getting it right. You see Lulu being cared for by the grandparents. Her dad has to go away to the old house to take care of some stuff. But you see the family uniting around Lulu. She is loved, she is cared for, and her grandmother loves her so much. The grandfather loves her so much. So she's going to be just fine. But we enjoy seeing that. We enjoy seeing that. But Keo, I mean, what are they going to do next? And I'm going to be looking at the little, you know how you get like a notification before the premieres? The only way to change this, if he keeps on showing the same videos, the same types, there's only one way to change it that I know of. And I know a lot of people aren't going to want to do it because they still want to watch and interact with others. And I get want to interact with others, but there's only one way to stop it. If you put out more videos like this, I'm not going to watch you. Or if you don't want to give it up altogether, don't watch it as much. I can't personally watch it anymore. If I see her in distress or Buna in distress, I can't take it. I can't take it. It is too hard for me. I mean, when I saw Buna in that hole, there's no way he got down there by himself. There's no way. He would have been severely hurt. He's fragile. He's little. I can't take seeing him possibly harmed and the cameraman rolling and not doing a thing. Now, I know his job is to film and not interfere. Yeah. But when you see a defenseless little fur baby scared, crying out, screaming out, you should do something. Put the camera down and help. It's not a hard thing to do. So yes, I'll have to rewatch that, honey. But yeah, it's like, why would you, even if it wasn't pushed in, which pushing it is horrible, even if somebody had gently laid Buna down there, let's just say, it's still unthinkable and it's terrible and it's horrible. Okay, why would you do that? It's not going to give your channel the attention you want it to. You know what I mean? It's not going to give. It's going to give your channel some very bad attention. People are going to talk about it, but not in the way you want. We're going to be talking about it like this, and you do not want that. Andrea, I'm so happy you're here, honey. We're talking about the latest Keo videos, which I am. Oh, good grief. I don't know what the heck he's thinking. Yeah. Because, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick. So if I see the premiere for tomorrow is anything similar to that, I will not be watching. I will not be there. I cannot, excuse me, sorry. I think he did two today, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't take seeing that. I cannot take seeing that. Like, no, you know? Yeah. He was scared. He was terrified. How dare you put him in that position? How dare you? And that's not okay with me. That is not okay with me. I cannot sit by. And normally I defend that channel. You know, you see me defending against many other people. But I can't defend this. I can't okay it. I can't defend it. You know. Normally when people would come in the chat and say certain things, I would just eject them from the channel automatically. But I can't defend this. I cannot defend this. Because it's not okay. It is not okay. And he had total fear and he was shaking. Oh, God. What kind of person? I don't know. What kind of person could do that, film it, and then put it, you know, it was about Buna being stuck in the hole in the backyard because Tam had dug up this big hole to put this really big oversized tree in. I don't know what kind of tree it was. Oh, but again, if I see any more videos like that, I will not be watching that particular video. I'm not going to sit by and participate and watch anything more like that. You know, I'm not. And the anguish, mental anguish. If that kitty is still missing, which it's not missing, we know it's in the other room. I did too, and it's going to cause a lot of people to rethink certain things. It's going to cause a lot of people to rethink. That is not okay. It's not okay. And I cannot defend that. I know I'm a mod for that channel, and if my views ever cause me to be unmodded, so be it. So be it. I don't care. I can't sit back and say, oh, okay, this is okay. It's for the good of the channel. I can't say that. I can't say that. And if people come in the chat and say what they've been saying, I can't say, you know, you can't see that. You can't say that, you know. I didn't see the very first one of the day. I saw the second one. But I can't excuse that. I cannot excuse that behavior, and I can't defend. How can I defend it? When people said in the chat today that, you know, Buna's in danger and that, you know, that was done purposely to him, I can't argue against that. How can I argue against that and be okay with it? I can't. I cannot defend that. You know, if somebody came on there, let's say, like, well, before these videos came out, that, you know, right, half of the size of that tree would have been sufficient, and then some, you know, it would have been okay, even half the size. But that hole, yeah, I did too. I'm not giving that video a thumbs up. How can I? How can I, you know? But that hole was dug for, I believe, for the sole purpose of the script. For the script. I mean, I can't defend that, you know? So people want to come in the chat and say what they're saying. I cannot argue against that. I can't, you know, how can I defend that? I can't, you know, I really, really can't. I mean, there's other things that can be done for videos. And even if he couldn't upload a new one, there's plenty of older videos that are sweet that are fun, that we love. Tam is doing it right on the Lulu channel. He's doing it right. He's doing it right. You know, he's showing Lulu having fun, living her best little monkey life. And, oh yeah, we do. We do. Um, and yeah, continue to do so, by the way. Continue to do so. Um, but no, Lulu is having a fun life. Her videos are so much fun. And there's a little monkey I watch, Bobo. Boll, Bobo. And his videos are, Bobo is not any distress, under any danger. It's just him and his dad having their best life. And it is so cute. So cute. I mean, you don't see Bobo in a hole in the backyard. Oh, you know. I just, so like I said, tomorrow, if there's a video headline that says either like Kitty continues to go missing or anything outlandish like that, I will not be there. Because I can't stand to see that. I cannot stand to see that. It's unnecessary. It doesn't have to be constant drama. Yeah, it is very wrong. It is very wrong. There's no need for the drama. You know, we have enough drama in our own lives. We have enough stuff going on. But to continually make it a mini series of sort where your monkey is in distress and stressed out. Yeah. Right. Oh, girl, don't even get me started on that. We'll be here all night. That would be like me when I do my lives. If I showed the girls in distress just for views, are you kidding? Do you know what would happen to me? First of all, my sister and her boyfriend would come over and get the girls. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. And then I would be getting so many phone calls. Mm-mm. No, no bueno. I would never do that to the girls to begin with. No way. It's just wrong. It's wrong, you know? I cannot sit through another video where Keo is upset or Boona's in danger. Why does it have to be constant drama? Why does it have to be constant drama? He's going to push more people away from that channel. He's going to push them away by doing things the wrong way. There is a formula to a successful channel. Not only a formula, but just being a decent person. Just be decent. Oh, I get nauseated when I think about it. I get so sick, you know? Because this isn't right. And again, I can't defend when people come in the premiere and say what they do in the chats about this. How can I say, no, you can't say that, you're wrong. You're off the channel now. I can't do that. Mm-mm. I can't do it, you know? Because in all good conscience, it's wrong. So yeah, so if you don't see me, and if you see a headline that says anything distressing concerning those sweet babies, I'm not gonna watch it, you know, and I'll tell a fan, you know, I know a lot of people are. I can't support a channel like that with money. No, with monthly. No, no. Like if he continues to do this, he's going to lose memberships. You know? I know that's another thing. Okay? He's going out more and more lately. I noticed that. He used to be home a lot more. Okay. Now, I didn't watch it from the very, very beginning. Maybe some of y'all have, so I don't know. But he's gone far too much now. Far too much. Far too much, you know? Oh, welcome back, hun. You know, he's gone far too much. I don't know why. I also have some other questions too. Now, do y'all remember Ms. Negan that watched Keo while Than was having the knee operation? Y'all remember her? She was a very sweet, nice girl. But after she took care of Keo, and when Than came home and she stayed on there for a little bit, she just kind of disappeared from the landscape and was never mentioned again, you know? I will. I will. I mean, that's, I can try to tell him, you know, I don't know if it's going to get up here, but I can at least say I tried, you know. But you never hear about her anymore. You don't hear, oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't think I have heard that many, but I appreciate, you know. But you never hear about Ms. Negan anymore. She's not mentioned, and the few times that I've asked about her, I get a very vague answer, you know. Now, I don't personally think that they just ran into each other at the park. In my opinion, I could be wrong. I don't have proof, so this is just speculation. Um, I know. We'll find out, won't we? But I think they may have been dating a little bit. Maybe they broke up. Maybe they broke up. Oh, bye, hun. Thank you for hopping on, hun. I appreciate it. You take care. Um, it could be they had a little dating and then they broke up. Okay, I don't know. So again, this is just speculation. But it seems that way to me. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong because you don't hear about her no more. It's kind of like she disappeared. It's kind of like, okay, I bumped into you at the. Come on, would you invite a random stranger into your home to look after your fur baby if you were having an operation and to stay at your home? That is so unbelievable. It could be, or she may have been a hired actress of sort, you know. It could be she was just there to play the part. Okay. Well, we don't know. But those scenarios are the top ones that I'm thinking of. Because I don't believe for a second he just happened to bump into her at the park and, oh, yeah, here's the keys to my home. Would you please watch my fur baby? It just, you know, I just don't know. I don't know. But what I do know, if he continues doing this, people are going to walk away altogether before you know it. They're going to walk away. Because again, you know, um, I can't either. Andrea, it just, after today, I'm like, I cannot watch any more distressing videos like that. I'm not going to put it gets me very, very upset. I know it does y'all too. It gets me very, very upset. Very upset. And it's just like, I can't do that, you know. I cannot do that. And a lot of people are going to make the comments in the videos that, hey, if you continue on this route, either I'll cancel my membership and walk away altogether, or both, or I won't be watching as much. So if he wants to help his channel, Oh, really? Oh, Denise. Oh, I hope to find that video, or somebody maybe could help me find it. I know that's right, Andrea. If somebody tried something like that with the girls to put them in a hole, excuse me, they would be needing help. They would be needing a whole lot of help. You know what I mean? You follow me? We do not play in Texas. We do not play. No. We are. We defend what we love. We defend who we love. We defend. I mean, we don't play. And we do not play with the laws either. No, not at all. Texas is known for a few things. Okay, whether you agree with it or not, Texas is known for oil, for cattle, for hot summers, and we are the death capital. We are known for the death penalty. It was a video, Lala selling vegetable. Okay, I'll look that up, honey. I'll look it up. Because, yeah, it's like she just disappeared. And it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where'd she go? Like, is she an actress that's maybe being, you know, paid to play certain parts or something? So I just don't know. But I do know if I see any more headlines that shows either one of them in any sort of distress or in a stressful situation. Oh, she would, honey. If somebody tried to harm Willow, Denise would be all over him. I would not want to be that person, honey. I would not want to be that person for no amount of money. No. No. They best have that. It's like that expression, feet don't fail me now. That's what they would be saying. Because yeah, they wouldn't want to miss. No. When it comes to our fur babies, we defend. We defend, you know. Nobody better harm them. Yeah. It's like, you know what? You think you're going to hurt my fur baby? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll look it up. It could be. It very well could be because, like I said, she just poofed, went away. Now, this is somebody that watched your baby while you were in the hospital getting the surgery, and she took care of Keo, and she looked after the house. She took Keo several times to visit then, and yet she disappeared. She disappeared. Right. Hello, lady. Y'all, we got lady here. Hello. Yeah, honey. Yeah. If anybody was to harm you or try to harm you, I'd be on the ID channel, honey. Yeah, my baby. Oh, yeah, she's probably an actress. She just cracks me. She knows when I'm on the phone and doing a live, you know, she just loves to come on here too. Yes, honey. But I mean, if anybody was to try and harm our girls, oh no. No, 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 no. I don't know if they could run fast enough. Mm-mm. No, no, probably not. Because I'm telling you, I would be on it. But yeah, to see these videos, it's distressing. It is distressing. I don't like to see videos like that. Now, I also watched another little monkey named Cutis. Am I saying his name correctly? He has 1.9 million subscribers. And last night he got a new car. That was a cute video. Their videos are cute. And he's smart. Great. He does more work around the house than the girls do, and they don't do any work around here. Yeah, they don't help. They order me around. I'm their maid. So I guess I should get a maid's uniform. Yeah. But I tell you what, if anybody was to try and harm them, no way, no way, no way, no way. I know, and they're so polite. The family is so polite to people in the chat. So polite. I, so at about 8, they have a premiere about 10 o'clock my time. Okay. And me and Marion is usually in it. Sometimes Carrie will hop in there. Um, there's a few others that hop in there. So, but everybody, the cutest family is so polite, and their comments back to people. Yeah, they are so polite. I mean, and um, and yeah, cute, and that little baby, oh the baby, oh my God, she's growing up. She's growing quickly. Yeah, the baby, she's so cute. And cutest loves her. No, 10 p.m. my time. So, yeah, right now it is, let me see what time it is now. Okay, it's 3:37 p.m. my time. So, yeah, 10 p.m. my time is when it comes on. And I mean, tonight I don't know if I'll stay awake. you know. Um, but yeah, that baby's so precious. But the other, I think it was either last night or the night before. Cutest was like rocking her in her little hammock type thing, and then he bought her some clothes a few nights ago. That is cute, you know. And he's a hard little worker, you know. Um, yeah, honey, if you want, I'll send you the link to the channel, okay? And if you want to, also send you, Andrea, the link to the Bobo Monkey channel. Um, Bobo has very few subscribers on there, you know? And so I would like to see him get more subscribers. And that videos are so loving. He loves his boy, you know? It's no drama. The videos are not in Bobo in distress. So I love watching that, you know? And I think Bobo comes on at 8 a.m. my time. Okay, yeah, 8 a.m. my time. Um, Barbara, um, he's fairly new because he has less than 500-ish subscribers, okay? So, honey, if you want me to send you Bobo's link, I'll do it, you know? But Barbara Boatwright is usually in that chat, you know? Okay, okay, Denise, yeah. But I love Bobo. You know, he's a cute little boy. And okay, hun. And today his daddy was working out in the yard, and he went to the fridge and got a bottle of water. The bottle of water, no, Bobo, Bollboll. Yeah. Yeah, Bibu is a different monkey altogether. Um, but he carried, and that bottle was about as big as he was. Um, so he carried out to his daddy, and they had some water together. And his daddy is always calling him my son, and he's so gentle with Bobo. He's so gentle. So, you know, I enjoy watching that. I enjoy watching it. Um, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll send the links out to y'all here in a bit. And yes, he's blind. Oh, poor thing. And isn't the dog affected with eye problem too? Like Bobo? Bibu. I get confused sometimes. No, like Bibu. I think Cookie has an affliction of the eyes too. Um, it's just so sad, you know. I wish that there was more medical technology in Vietnam for them, for their eyes, you know. If I had all the money in the world, I would establish a nonprofit clinic. No, more than one throughout, because Vietnam is a very large country. I would have it, the clinics in desolate areas as well, you know. It wouldn't cost people a dime to go, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Cookie, yeah. But I would have it set up that way where you don't have to pay anything. If you didn't have it, you know. So that would be something I would do. And yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, because I just feel so badly for them. Here, they're specialists, of course, in the U.S., all over, you know? And, but there's not, you know? And who knows when there's going to be, you know? Unless somebody with some big money was to go in there and could do something like that. But that would be something I would love, love, love to do. Are you kidding me? Hey, baby, look, she's getting jealous. Yes, honey. Yeah, yeah. She's such a ham. Aw. And what's funny though, when I get off the phone, she'll go away. She'll go away. And sometimes she'll go to her. Look, she's using me for a pillow now. Yep. Are you comfy? Yeah. Right. Right. I mean, you know, there's somebody somewhere, you know, and it's just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I mean, because I knew when Bee Boo went blind, everybody was heartbroken. Oh, BB. Yeah. Now, Lady has an eye affliction that was caused that when she was homeless and a little kitten. I don't know if somebody did it to her or she was in a cat fight. But she was originally found by a police officer, and he saw that she was badly injured. Her eye was badly injured. He took her to, I think, a shelter in Weatherford, Texas or something. Oh, okay, 15 more minutes. Okay, thank you, hon. And they operated on her eye there, and she's always going to have eye issues. And nobody wanted to adopt her. So she had to be transferred to 2, 3 shelters before I got my baby. But when I saw her photo on the website, now my sister and her boyfriend live closer to the shelter. This is when I was Mom's Health Aide and lived with her. And I said, go get her. Go get her. Because I had just lost my little boy, Sir Charles. And I told my sister, I said, go get her. I don't care how much it costs. Go get her. And it was kind of funny because she hissed at my sister when my sister tried to hold her and give her a kissy. Okay, hun. Um, and I love Lulu too. Yes, his R, hands down. Hands down. But no, when I got Lady, I named her after that character on Downton Abbey. Why did I do that? Because now she acts aristocratic. And why did I have to name my other one Princess? They acted. They acted. Like, I'm the downstairs maid. I'm the maid. Um, but they crack me up every day. But they sure as heck know when somebody's about to come to the door. Even before they knock, they'll look at the direction of the door every time. And I'll be like, so they're really good protection, in their own way. Because I know when somebody's about to come to that door each and every time. They announced the school closings. Hold on a minute. I want to see. Um, okay, sorry about that. I was checking to see what school districts will be closed near me because my sister's boyfriend drives for the school district in the town where they live in. So she's ready for him to go back to work. you know. But I know the kids love it. But there's been some horrible tragedies with the storm. And please keep these families I'm about to talk about in your daily prayers. They need it. Now, I'm going to be talking about the death of a child. So if that's too triggering for you, I understand. Bye, honey. Bye bye. This one lady lost her 3 boys. They were playing outside, and she told them, don't go near the pond. Do not skate on the pond. But they did, because they thought, it was solid to them, so they thought they'd be okay. They all 3 fell through. She went to try and help. She fell through, and then a passerby heard her, was able to get her out, but not the boys. How in the world to lose one child is unimaginable pain. I cannot begin to fathom the pain. She lost 3 at the same time. Now, needless to say, there's a GoFundMe that they've collected money for the funerals and any other expense. And their brothers, and I don't know how many, I think she had 3 other kids. Okay. How do you begin to explain to them? So I'm glad that she's going to be getting a lot of help. You know, I just can't begin, you know, to imagine what that was like for her. Then there was another incident where 2 best friends died together while they were sledding in the woods, I think. They were slammed into a tree. They were 16. So please keep all these families in your prayers. Because their parents, again, I cannot even imagine. 16, you know? I just can't begin to think about how their parents are coping. So please keep them all in your prayers. And again, it breaks my heart in a million pieces to see that pain, you know. But y'all, I'm gonna go for now, and I'm gonna do a few other little things and start to cook the rest of my dinner. I got an entree of Salisbury steaks going in my Hot Logic. And I'm going to make some little potatoes from Walmart, the Better Good selection. So good. I'm going to throw those in the air fryer and have some mixed veggies to go with it. So I think that sounds like a really good dinner. And but y'all, I love and appreciate you so, so much. Thank you for watching. And again, if there's any, I will not be watching the distressing videos of Keo and Buna. I cannot sit by and watch that because that is too hard. I've seen Psycho, I don't know how many times before, you know, but I cannot sit by and watch that. I just can't, you know. It's wrong. It's wrong, and I'm not going to be a party to it at all. And please, everybody, continue to tell San that we don't care to see that, you know. Love you, honey. I will. I will. But I love you. And little Miss Lady is on the back of the recliner. That's one of her favorite spots next to the condo. But anyway, honey, I'll send you those links now. And I'll talk to you later, hon. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.